So I made a huge decision, one that is definitely going to affect me in a good, positive way. And what is that? Today, I've decided is the day that I'm going to purge my house yet again. But this time, I have a different goal in mind. This time, I want to get rid of everything. Okay, well, not everything. I do have non-negotiables, things that I will not get rid of. But I'll explain that to you guys a little bit later on. But for now, let me get started because, of course, I will not be able to get everything done in this video. It is a 3-part series, and today starts part 1. My journey to minimalism has not been easy. I've had to let go of things that was really hard for me to let go. But in the end, it was worth it. But minimalism in my book never stops. I'm always trying to purge my life. I'm always trying to reduce my carbon footprint. And today is no different. I've realized that I've held on to things for over a year that I have not used. And like everything else, it must go. It is raining and your girl is taking a break. I'm almost done with the bathroom. I'm only planning on doing the bathroom today. I told myself I'm going to take it easy. That's why this is a 3-part series. Part 1 is the bathroom, part 2 is the cab area, and part 3 is the cab up front. So let's check out what I've done so far. Woo, it's raining bad. All right, let's put some lights on so we can see in the back. Okay, so I still have to go through this. This is my shower bag. I gotta purge that. Definitely got some stuff in there I don't use anymore. And then this is my dirty laundry bag. Once I wash this, I'm only gonna keep a hoodie and whatever undergarments in here. Everything else I'm donating. I finished this. This is done. It's clothes aren't folded or anything. It's kind of chaotic, or I'd show you in here. The next thing I gotta do is just go through this. This is done here, and this is done. All this stuff here I can use, and when I use it up, I won't be replacing it, except like the floss and stuff and the toothbrush. But most of the other stuff, it was just an impulse buy. So that's it. I'm happy with my progress. I'm pleased with where I'm at, and I think I'm gonna relax and take a break and finish up everything. But right now, I'm gonna take a break. I've been working for like 2 straight hours of just getting rid of stuff, and it may not seem like a lot of work, but it is mentally exhausting. It's a lot of decisions. So I guess I have decision fatigue for today. All right, let me take a break. I'll see you guys in a bit. I am preparing my dinner. I said I wouldn't be eating tofu anymore, but upon further research, there's research that suggests that tofu doesn't mess with soy doesn't mess with women's hormones, or tofu doesn't, and then there's studies that say it. So for me, I'm gonna eat tofu in moderation. I don't eat it all the time. I do like tofu, so we're gonna have it. I'm gonna have it today. And how I prepare my tofu is I like to wrap it in paper towels and get the water out of it. Once all the water comes out, then I'll cook it like that. The water just kind of flew out of it, so let's pour it back in here. There we go. And then I'm just gonna wrap this tofu up. Till all that water gets absorbed, and then we'll come back on and cook the tofu. And yeah, it's gonna be a simple dinner, something delicious. So I'll see you guys when the water drains out of the tofu. See you guys in a bit. Just in the fridge. Okay, so this is the progress that I've made so far. This is trash, so I was able to get rid of a lot of stuff that I've been needing to get rid of that is not donatable, and that is in fact trash and nothing that can be recycled. Let's take a look in the bathroom. So what have I done? So this bag right here, oh, let's just bring it out here so you can see the scope. This bag is donatable. All the stuff I'm donating. I've decided to get rid of my hats. This hat, this impulsive purchase that I made in Texas, and then this hat. All of this is going to get donated. I don't need to be wearing hats anyways. It can mess up my hair, rip it up. I don't need it. I don't need 3 hats. I don't need hats at all. I do have a couple of headbands that I've decided to keep. So those hats are donating amongst a lot of the shirts that I've decided to donate. I will break it down further in a later video, but that is just a lot of clothes, hats, and that's it. And that is a progress. I still have not went through this yet, and like I said, I will take care of this once everything is washed in there. What is new here? I've decided to, remember this thing that was hanging up here that had a lot of my personal hygiene stuff in here? I have so much room in here now, I decided to hang it up in here and kind of open this space up a little bit, give it a more kind of minimalistic, simplistic look. I decided to keep my second towel. I was going to get rid of it, but I'm like, if this is dirty and I can't get to laundry, at least have a backup towel. So those are my towels. And I cleaned out my medicine cabinet now. The only thing I have in there is my vitamin B1, vitamin D3, my cranberry pills, women's 1 a day, peroxide alcohol Tums. That's it. Everything else that was in there had expired, and I just let it sit, so I tossed that out. But that is progress. I still have to go through the dishes, and I will do that a little bit later on. And I still have to fold up and tidy up my drawer that has all of my clothes in it, just to see how much space and what kind of space I'm working with in there. So progress has been made. This bag right here, I will not be donating until the end of the series, because I'm going to stuff that bag full. And the goal is to get rid of this, empty this out. And when I empty this out, I am going to put my camping hoses in here and store this into my bathroom. This will be stored in the bathroom. So I'm giving myself 7 days. I think I can get it done. It's going to take a lot of work, but for now, this is a good stopping point. Here is the finished results. It is a tofu sandwich. This is low carb bread, low calorie, low carb bread, and this is just a tofu sandwich. Tofu with vegan bacon. I've never had this brand, so I'm a little bit nervous. If it tastes gross, I'm going to take it off. I decided not to use the hamburger seasoning. I decided just to use the maple, smokehouse maple seasoning, because I think there might be salt in both, and I don't want this sandwich to be too salty. So for those of you who want to give it a try, there's no sauce on this at all. I didn't know what sauce to put on it, and I can eat it plain. First bite goes to you. Have that bite right there. Okay, let me give it a try. Oh, and it's Chio cheese on it too, vegan cheese. It's okay. I mean, there's no sauce on it. And the bread is low carb, low calorie, so it tastes a little off, but it's not my best work. But it's okay. I'll still eat it. I'm trying to think, what can I put on this? What can I put on this? I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm not quite finished with the bathroom. It was just a lot. And I had to get up early today too, because I got my windshield fixed. So that is really good news. I had 5 chips in my windshield and my insurance company covered it. I called again and I got somebody different. Last time I got a lady, she said that Progressive doesn't cover cracked or chipped windshields. Sorry, it's in Florida. I believed her, didn't do any research. My fault. Never again. And so I called again and got a gentleman. Remember when I replaced my windshield back in May? That came out of pocket. So now we're in August and we have 5 chips on the windshield from traveling all the way from the Pacific Northwest all the way to Michigan. So I got a gentleman on the phone and I asked him, do you guys cover chipped windshield? I have 5 chips. And he's like, yeah, let's start a claim. What? And what made me think about when I paid for my windshield back in May is when he said, if they cannot repair the chips, you'd have to pay a deductible to get it replaced and we'll cover the rest. And I'm like, wait a minute, y'all cover cracked windshield and chipped? He's like, yes. So I told him what happened in May and he helped me submit a claim for a refund for the money that I spent in May. So not only am I getting a refund, not a full refund, just whatever my deductible, whatever they were supposed to cover that my deductible didn't, I'm going to get a refund for that. And I got my windshield fixed, all 5 chips, nothing came out of my pocket. Moral of the story, do your own research. Don't take things at face value. And I should have known that insurance companies covered chipped windshield, because when I had my car, and my windshield was cracked, USAA covered it. But I don't know. There's a lot going on in my life. I wasn't sleeping, lots of travel, just a lot going on. So I believed her and I took it at face value, but never again. So windshield's fixed. They repaired the chips. It's decent. I need some kind of sauce on it though. What else? I just got to go through my backpack and the dishes in the top drawer. I took that break. It started raining. I relaxed and I just didn't have the willpower to get back up, but it's definitely going to get done. I'll probably try to finish it off today, but it'll definitely get done before I start phase 2, which is this living room. I mean, the drawers, cabinets up here, that's all included in this area. This is good. That tofu is good. I've had vegan bacon before, not this brand. I'm not a big fan of this brand. I won't be getting it again. It's not that bad. It's just a little salty. It doesn't taste like anything to me. Maybe bologna. But the other brand that I had this was last year, I think. I can't think of the name. That brand was fire. This one, I'm not getting it again. Other than that, this tofu tastes really good. I'm so glad I didn't use the hamburger seasoning. It might have been too salty. Also, Couple updates. I got my passport. When I say I am super happy about getting my passport, you guys literally have no idea how happy I am that I got my passport. I applied for my passport back in Florida back in April of this year, second week of April, and I now just got my passport in August. It took a little over 4 months to get my passport. Also, I got some new seasonings that a company sent out to me based on one of my videos and you guys selling them out. It was the Bacon Mates Sweet Candied Bacon Seasoning. You guys, when I told you how good it was, because it really is good, y'all went to their website and sold them out. All the Bacon Mates Sweet Candied Bacon, sold them out, all sizes. And they reached out to me via my email, and they thanked me for the new customers. They thanked me for for you guys selling them out. They made money. They were really happy. They were really grateful. And they gave me their website, told me to go on and pick whatever seasonings I wanted. I picked 3, and they sent me out extra seasonings on top of the 3 that I picked, and some seasoning packets. So in the next video, I'll show you kind of what seasonings I got from them. I'm extremely grateful. I am not affiliated with them. I am not sponsored by them in any way. We are not collabing. They did not ask me to mention this in the video. They did not ask me to do a video. I'm just really excited that I got some free seasonings, because your girl can eat and I love food. So I want to thank you guys so much, because without you guys believing me and going and selling it out, I wouldn't have had free seasonings. So I'm really grateful for that. So thank you so much for that. It actually starting to taste good without any sauce. I can taste the flavor of everything. I'm kind of glad I didn't add sauce. Yeah, I'll finish this without sauce. It's kind of falling apart, but it's still really good.
Good morning. I forgot to piece you guys out last night. I was so tired and just drained from just going through all of this stuff in the bathroom that I fell asleep after I ate. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, hanging out with me, watching my process on how I purge my life, because I'm always trying to better myself. I am a minimalistic person. I have always been. It just took me a long time to get to this part of my life where I'm making the step to get there and stay there. So the journey is not over. I still have to get rid of a lot of stuff, and don't worry guys, I'm going to take you with. It's a process. Van life for me is not just all about adventures and travel and cooking and showing all of these awesome epic hikes and mountains and lakes and oceans. For me, it's a lifestyle. For me, it's a lifestyle change for me, for as long as I can do it. And when I decided to do van life, I made that leap forward to be a true minimalist, and that requires me to live a certain way and stay a certain way. So for my peace of mind, I still have a lot of purging to do, but I'm happy. And it may not make sense to people. Some people be like, why are you giving away your stuff? Why don't you just keep? I don't want to keep anything. I literally could live out of a backpack and be okay with it. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, keeping me company while I purge my life. But this journey is not over. Far from it. But it's time for me to get up out of here and get my day started. So I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate you guys more than you know. I will continue to say this until I can't say it no more. I have the best community on YouTube. You guys are super humble. You guys are super positive, and that means the world to me. So thank you. But I'm out. Thanks for watching. And as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Peace.